Beautifuls, it's Shiloh here from Perfect Shade Cosmetics, product developer for Mooiste Meisie and Emotionally Cosmetics. Ladies, today I'm going to be teaching you how to do a semi-glam look using our Mooiste Meisie products. First, ladies, I'm going to cleanse my skin using our Radiant Image Cream Cleanser with a facial wipe. Apply a 20-cent size amount onto your facial wipe and cleanse your skin. All of the benefits are listed on your packaging. Ladies, cleanse your skin, remove dead skin cells, excess makeup, and hydrate at the same time. I've already done my brow definition and put on my lashes. Lady, I will be doing a full in-depth tutorial on brow definition and how to apply lashes. Next, I'm going to be applying our Mooiste Meisie Liquid SPF 50. Give it a good shake, ladies, prior to application. This should be the consistency, and that's normal. Apply to your entire face and neck. The Liquid SPF 50 primer is suitable for ladies that have really dry skin and is compatible with all of our makeup products. Make sure it is completely absorbed before we use our next primer, which is the Mooiste Meisie Hyaluronic Grip Primer. Give it a good shake. This amount for your entire face and your neck. This is compulsory, ladies, if you're using any one of our foundations. Ladies, this is compatible with all of our foundations, and it is a must-have product to ensure that your makeup lasts and does not rub off. It also ensures a really smooth, seamless finish. It smoothens your lines and your wrinkles, but most of all, it grips your makeup for more than 24 hours. And we're gonna wait for that to dry completely. It will feel sticky, and that's absolutely normal. So let's just wait for this to dry. And you know it is good to go if you stick something on your face and it sticks. Next, we're using color corrector in Latte for blemishes, freckles, uneven skin tone. This is a must-have if you have dark circles, pigmentation, melasma, chloasma, or any uneven skin tone that is slightly darker than your natural complexion. So ladies, this just neutralizes the uneven skin tone and gives you maximum coverage if you are somebody that wants all of your blemishes and marks to be covered. You can see already it's neutralized, even though it is not the same color as my skin, but peach and orange neutralizes darker, uneven skin tone. Okay, you don't need to blend it in, just apply it and leave it on your skin. And we are going to apply our foundation next. So this is what it should look like if you've got uneven skin tone on these areas. Next, I'm using the Mooiste Meisie Dewy SPF 50 Skincare Tint Foundation in Rose Beige. Give it a good shake, ladies, and this is so important so that the primer mixes well with the foundation and that you don't have liquid coming out when you squirt for the very first time. So this is normal. I'm going to use my little palette here, and that's the amount that I'm going to be applying. Here we go. Using my foundation brush to get it on. Ooh, look at this. Get the product on. You don't need to blend it because we are going to be using a powder puff to blend. Make sure you get the product in and around the nasal folds. Extend down to your neckline if your neck and your chest are different shades to your face. Blend really well. And then we are going to use the powder puff as well on this area. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more on my forehead. And then I'm using the powder puff to blend and seal it in and to give you a seamless, smooth finish. Using a smaller powder puff in smaller areas and just being really gentle around my lashes. Okay, I am going to use a concealer brush, apply more product on my lids so that the eyeshadow pops and holds for the entire day. Right now that it's smooth like this, I'm happy with this finish. And then I'm going to use my double-sided concealer brush on the lids and close up against the brows, just making sure that there's enough product and it looks flawless and not patchy. More product on the lids and the inner corner. Next, I'm using my concealer stick in porcelain for highlighting underneath the eyes and for lifting this area. So I'm just going to apply it here and here and up here. If you want to create the illusion of higher cheekbones, then you can go lower onto your cheekbones here. And we are also going to apply it here because I'm contouring in the next step. Next, I'm using contour stick in chocolate. Cutting the jawline to make it look more sculptured, making the forehead a little bit more, making the forehead a bit more narrow. And then I'm going to blend. I'm using a powder puff to blend the highlighted areas, and then I'm going to use a foundation brush to blend out the contour. Fold the edge of your powder puff for the inner corners, or alternatively you can use a smaller puff. Switching to my foundation brush to blend here. Next, I'm using the flat foundation brush for blending the jawline and all the contoured areas. Bigger brush, bigger areas. For the nose, I will use double-sided concealer and shading brush. Just dab your brush into a powder puff to take off excess product that's still on your brush. Okay, so blends, your highlighter and your contour must flow into each other like that. Oh, look at this hair. Blend, blend, blend in the direction of how you've applied the contour stick. Next, I am blending my nose with a double-sided brush. Wipe off excess product that's on your brush in between your blending until it is snatched. The closer your contour lines, the more snatched your nose will look. Blending the center highlighter. Clean up the sides with some foundations. I'm using the Rose Beige just to clean up. So the contour looks more visible and you definitely look more snatched when you highlight on either side. Okay, and you can apply foundation wherever you feel it is looking patchy, so just dab on some of the Rose Beige. Blending this. Blend, blend, blend with more foundation so that your contour and your highlighter flows into each other and you can't see any hard lines. Okay, I'm happy with that. Next, I am happy with that. Just a little bit more concealer here, but you must take this off from the video. I don't want you to see this. And just patting on from here. Pat under your eyes. And next, I am going to apply just a very little bit of rose velvet underneath the eyes, just to give a little bit of highlighter underneath the eyes and maybe here on the cheeks, and that's it. I'm not overpowering, very light hand with your rose velvet. Step a small amount and then we're going to brush it away. So, go. The beauty about the dewy skincare tint foundation is that it does not settle in lines. So it is so important that you use it with the grip primer and no other primer from any other brand. Okay, and now we're just going to brush off. Next, I am using our liquid blush in Cherry Bomb for cheeks. And just a wee bit on the lips, just to give some depth, but I am going to use another gloss over. I'm going to blend this using a powder puff. Going high up here and not too much on the cheek itself because I'm using something else in a bit. So this is just to give you color on your cheekbones. Slightly onto the cheek, but not completely. So just blend like this using a powder puff. Stop directly above the contour, so it must blend into the contour like so. Next, I'm going to be doing my eye makeup, so I'm just going to blend this out a bit with my shading brush. And I'm going to apply some foundation closer to the lashes. I'm going to start off with Grand Entrance as my highlighter and inner corner of the eye, and as a highlighter on the cheek as well. So I'm going to use this brush for the eyes. On the brow bone, pat it in with the flat side of your brush so that it is not patchy and you get a smooth highlighter. Use the tip, apply and blend with the flat side. Dab on the inner corner and blend it upwards, blend upwards. Next, I'm using the Grand Entrance on the cheeks over the liquid blush. Level on the nose. Then I'm going to be using a combination of Magic Act, Bright Future and Star Violet on my lids. So I'm going to start off with Magic Act first. This is Magic Act. And I'm really going to press this pigment in. Flat, use the flat side of the concealer brush. So you get quite an intense pigment. If you feel feel it's not intense enough, just apply a bit more foundation and then go over it. Okay, next I'm going to use Bright Future, and I'm going to finish off with Star Violet and then do my shading color. So I'm going to just apply a little bit more foundation like so. Okay, so that was Magic Act. Now we're using Bright Future. Oh, that's stunning. It's intense. And then we're using Star Violet. And I'm going to blend all of this with Twilight blush / eyeshadow. Okay, so blend it into the colors. They must flow into each other. Now I'm using Twilight as my shading color. Lay down the color with your flat concealer brush so that it doesn't get too blended, and then you blend with the fluffy side of the brush. Once you've got your depth and your shape, then blend. I'm going to extend Bright Future underneath the eyes. And Star Violet on the inner corner next to Grand Entrance. And I'm going to shade the outer corner using a flat brow brush with Twilight. So we're just going to extend the shading underneath, just a little. And we're going to brush away any excess product with a fan brush. Next, I'm using a powder brush to get some Twilight on my cheeks, close to the nose, on the apples. Next, I'm using Mooiste Meisie Extreme Volume Mascara for my bottom lashes. Yo, Danny's. Just removing excess pigment from the tips of my lashes. And then I'm going to do another coat, and I will come back to that. I'm going to use Naughty Nude Lip Gloss, Mooiste Meisie Naughty Nude. We've already applied Cherry Bomb on the lips. Now I just want to give a bit of shine. Going to apply some Grand Entrance on my top lip. Blend any hard contour lines on the nose. Touch up with mascara again for the final coat. And there you have it, ladies. A semi-glam dewy look using Mooiste Meisie products. So this is the final look. If you would like to get all of your products, please support our agents. Our agent list is on our site at www.moistemeisie.co.za. Until next time, bye!